take his chair every time. He's always here for. I just the adjustment period, man, to move across the world. How has that been for you?
Oh, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been a culture shock, definitely. But there's no. I can imagine that would have been like it anywhere, and I'm happy that I kind of took that experience to Illinois. My teammates, my coaches have been amazing at understanding my position, understanding what I'm going through. And there's a lot of people here. They might have not been moving from Denmark, but moving from Florida is a big thing as well. It's a long way from home. So everybody is homesick, and everybody feels the same way. And I don't feel alone in it, which is probably the biggest thing. But it's been a huge cultural adjustment. But I'm positively surprised. I feel good.
What was the biggest culture shock moment when you got here?
Oh, I think the seriousness of the sport. I understood, of course, that it's college level football, and there's a lot of money involved, and there's a lot of big decisions that has to be made. But kind of getting into the routine of what we do on a day-to-day basis, not even just the football technical stuff of how hard it is, more so how invested people are. Beyond that, maybe they have this job and they have this salary, so they'll go do this job. People are invested and they really want to do what they're doing. And I didn't really expect that to be as true as it actually was. I think that's the biggest. That's really when it got to me. You're playing college ball now. This is how it's going to be, which I'm very happy about, of course. But yeah.
So, obviously you have your own, but I'm sure mom back home.
Oh yeah.
So how do you do you have to tell her oh, I'm fine,
Oh yeah, we text every day. We try to call as much. Of course, there's a 7-hour time difference, so it can get a little bit hard, especially in camp when you're up from 6 to 11 every day. But yeah, it's kind of hard trying to maintain stuff from back home when you're trying to be here 100%. Can't be anywhere 50% of the time and maintain a good mental. So I'm definitely trying to balance it. I think she's doing okay. I hope she's doing okay. I don't know if she would tell me if she didn't do okay, but I hope she's doing okay.
I'm sure she must be involved in some capacity. Are you seeing pictures back home?
Oh yeah, all of that. We have a group chat with the family. She'll text me every morning. She'll say, "How are you?" I'm telling her how I am. I'll send her a selfie so she can see me. And then when we call sometimes when maybe I'm doing restitution, rehab or something, or I'm about to go and eat some food, I'll call her for 30 seconds, be like, "Hey mom," just see her face and stuff like that. So.
What was the first night here? I would imagine the first night was probably the hardest to be across the world. What was that like for you?
Yeah, I woke up and thought I was still in Denmark. So I was pretty tired from the flight, so I just kind of passed out when I got home. But the first morning was probably more like, damn, this is life now. So that's actually a big culture shock then. Waking up, going outside, and being in the States. Yeah. It's not a vacation anymore. Your parents aren't here. You don't have a return flight. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Can you tell me about Igor? What was he?
Yes. How do you know about Igor?
Adrian, right? His stepdad?
Yes.
He messaged me. He was
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He was kind of an older offensive lineman, I guess, someone you learned from, right? Is there any Igor?
This is the best question I've ever had in my
really?
life. Yeah.
Good. I don't get that a lot.
No. So when I played my final year at my home club, we had our offensive line was really was a veteran offensive line. Our center, Mikkel Hansen, was a great center. He played O-line for many years. He'd been in the national team, captain for many years as well. I believe he was captain. Played for starting there. Great guy. They're all great guys. Right guard, we had Javon, who was he played college here, Division One, Tats Cup. He played at Charlotte also, Division One, and then Igor, who is our German import, left guard, Matthias Stockkamp, and he and he trained me when I was younger, and then he'd see me grow up, and I would do individual sessions with him where he would work me on my pass step and my run block, and when I got up, of course, I was the left tackle and he was the left guard. We just grew a great relationship. I still text him almost every day. Yeah, we talk a lot. Yeah, he was the Vienna Vikings, a great team in the EFL.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, a great guy. One of my best friends. I love that guy. Yeah.
Is there any Palcho? Like, is there any Palcho? Like, is there similarities there? Do these?
Yeah.
He's been around for a long time.
Paltro's a great guy. Paltro's a great guy. He's a great teammate. He's a great leader. Um, the whole line group was very welcoming to the whole freshman group, but especially to me. There's also a culture thing with being from a whole other country, trying to fit in as well as, you're meeting a lot of new people. But all of these other people have something in common which you don't have in common with them, is that they're Americans. And Palcho has just been amazing at including all of us and being a great teammate, working with steps on us after practice, coaching us up, telling us, this is the do's of don'ts in playing at Illini football. So, yeah, definitely.
You mentioned the freshman group. How key have they been to your just overall transition, whether it's out there or anywhere around campus right now?
100% key. The first month of being here was, we had, and in summer workouts, we would have the workouts in the morning. We didn't really have any meetings, not a lot of team activities, just workouts, and being able to socialize with them, and them actually wanting to socialize with me was, with no question, the biggest key for me, like being happy here, because it would get lonely, but being able to kind of, go out into the common room and see other guys that were also lonely, but we were all lonely together, so now we have fellowship, so that was absolute key.
It seems like Hunter and Joey have that we're all in this together type of deal. We're all here. Like, is that for those two guys that you kind of have been drawn to since you've been here?
Yeah, Joey, Hunter, and Clayton, freshmen are definitely, I feel like even just like the first time we met, all at the Northwestern game, we've been in our Snapchat group since, we talked since. It was the first guys that I linked up with since. And also Joey's rooming with Hunter, I'm home rooming with Clayton, so yeah, really happy I have those guys.
You make this sound easy, like this transition, for the most part, like with some struggle. Was there a moment where you're like, I don't know, maybe I bit off too much with this, or did you not have that?
Well, every single day. It's I think it's natural that even for people that, like other kids coming from in high school playing here, but I think it's natural that doubting yourself, thinking, am I good enough to be here? Have I just entered the wrong room? Because this is intense, and it's definitely not easy. That was the last word I would ever use to describe anything that's been going on over the summer. But I think kind of seeking that discomfort and saying, this is my choice. I've done this. Don't be surprised by it. Understand it, and this is what you do. This is what everybody else is doing, and be able to like go in the locker room, at 6 a.m. and see other people also struggling. Oh, now I just woke up and I'm still, I still have this stuff, right? But we're all doing what we love. It's ultimately putting us towards a goal that we really want to achieve, becoming better, winning a championship, and that we can depend on each other is also a big key for that, I think, as well. But of course you have your doubts, but it's about, I think it's not so much about having the doubts. It's more about how you kind of react to them. Definitely.
Is the weightlifting unlike anything that you've been a part of? Or?
Yes. Yes. It's intense, and I love it. It's awesome. Coach Tank and his crew are the most gym-loving people I have ever met in my life, and I've never not been hyped. I could walk in 5:45 in the morning, tired, all my eyes closed and headphones on, about to go to practice. And Coach Colin will come by and punch my arm and say, "What's up, Magnus?" I'll be hyped right away. Like you cannot be hyped talking to those guys, and they love what they do, and they want to see us progress, and they hype us up, and just the weightlifting itself is unlike anything I've ever like anything I've ever had. I think the way that they, especially even outside of the gym, also practice, the way that the staff is able to utilize every minute of the day is insane, and it's motivating. It's like somebody cares so much about what I'm doing right now that they're willing to make it so effective that the only thing that's left is for me to actually just show up and do this stuff, and I just have to do a really good job. I don't have to worry about if I'm gonna, where I'm gonna sleep, what kind of food I'm gonna have, how I'm gonna restitute, how I'm gonna get the money for anything, or clothes I have to wear, when I'm gonna be. There's time plans. People are motivated. They want to do. They're prepared. They have food ready for you. They know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna eat, where you're gonna sleep, when, where, everything. And it's just, you just gotta grind, and it's amazing.